There is a specific forbidden book that has appeared in more horror stories than almost any other, the Necronomicon. While its contents are legendary, the focus of scholars is usually on its author, a figure known across the genre as the Mad Arab, Abdul Alhazred. The established lore describes Alhazred as an 8th century poet from Sana'a who spent a decade in the empty quarter of the Arabian desert. He returned from those demon-haunted sands claiming to have discovered the secrets of a race older than mankind. Yet, in a 1936 letter, H.P. Lovecraft admitted the entire thing was a hoax. He invented the name Alhazred as a 5-year-old and later crafted the book as a metafictional prop for his stories. Even though Alhazred never existed, his biography has become one of the most rigorously documented lives in speculative fiction, largely because of how many different ways he is said to have died. To understand how the Cthulhu mythos actually functions, we have to investigate these accounts as if they were part of a real historical investigation. This is a cold case, where the contradictions are the evidence. The primary account comes from Lovecraft's own fictional history, citing a 12th century biographer who places Alhazred's end in Damascus in the year 738. Alhazred was reportedly walking through a crowded marketplace in broad daylight when he was suddenly seized. Witnesses stood frozen as he was lifted into the air by an invisible force. While the crowd watched, Alhazred was torn apart and devoured. He was annihilated in front of a city full of people by a monster that possessed no visible shape. Because the entity was invisible, the witnesses had no way to comprehend the attack or mount a defense. It turned a public execution into a moment of pure sensory confusion. This death establishes a specific vision of cosmic nihilism. It suggests a universe where human life is extinguished arbitrarily by forces that are neither seen nor understood. Other writers and local legends offer different ends. Some claim he simply died screaming in his bed, his mind finally breaking under the weight of the visions he had recorded. Alternative whispers suggest he was abducted by demons and dragged back to the City of Pillars to face his fate in the desert. Later Mythos authors like August Derleth complicated the story further. Through the character of Dr. Laban Shrewsbury, it was claimed that the marketplace devouring was merely an illusion staged to fool witnesses. Shrewsbury's true record states that Alhazred was actually kidnapped in 731 and brought to the subterranean ruins of the Nameless City. As punishment for betraying their secrets, a race of lizard men priests reportedly tortured and blinded the poet before severing his tongue and executing him. This retcon replaces the horror of the unknown with the structure of a targeted, punitive penalty. Here, Alhazred isn't a victim of an indifferent universe, but a traitor facing a specific cosmic trial. Why does a single fictional character have so many conflicting records? Lovecraft used pseudo-biblia, building truth through fake citations. He encouraged authors to add contradictory sources, making it a collaborative effort. This produced a library of unreliable narrators. The contradictory reports mimic real-world historiography, giving the mythos the texture of genuine history, burdened by messy archives. In this context, it doesn't matter which death is the true one. Whether he was shredded by unseen teeth or tortured in a subterranean cell, Abdul Alhazred's fate provides the only absolute rule in cosmic horror. The pursuit of ultimate truth ends in an inescapable doom.